Hi, you may know me well, a bit or not at all. My name's Anne Day. Last year I was accepted for training to be a Methodist minister, a presbyter. When I moved away, my friend Caroline gave me this minifigure. It's supposed to be me when I get my clericals, but it begs the question, how did I get here in the first place? So let me take you on a journey down a river, through the places that make up my story of faith, of encounters with God through the years, the places I've been and the people I've met. Mostly importantly, where God fits into my life's journey. The story begins where I was born, Blackpool, lived in St Anne's, the posh bit. Raised by the sea, I first met Jesus through going to St Anne's Baptist Church. There, at age 11, I realised that Jesus was interested in me, and he wanted more than just me going to church. He loved me, so I decided to give him a go. I was baptised at 16 years old, confirming the faith I had, looking to my future where Christ would be the centre of all I did. Can't say that my school days were the best. Did you see my uniform? Seriously though, I never felt that I really fitted in. It was at church where I found my real friends. Through the youth group at my sister church, there was a youth team from Youth to Christ who valued me. They encouraged me to take part in a mission in London. So for 3 weeks in the summer of 1993, I joined with a group of teenagers to run an outreach project. I learned how to preach, use my artistic skills. My eyes were open to new possibilities. Most importantly, I met people who wanted to be my friends, and I found a place where I belonged. It was exciting and meaningful and made a lasting impression. We lived by prayer and saw amazing transformations through the love of Christ. In fact, it changed my life forever and set me on a new direction. I was supposed to be going to university, but doing Street Invaders changed all that. I knew I wanted more at what had happened, so I deferred my university place and spent a year with Youth to Christ in Norwich. Many amazing things happened there. Meeting more wonderful people who actually cared about me was life-changing. You see, after 11 years of being in the same school with the same people who didn't really like me, had had a detrimental effect on my well-being. God used the time in Norwich to build up my self-confidence, bring healing, and help me understand that I am a child of God, who he loves very much. Over far too soon. I so wanted to stay, to do more, but since I had my university place guaranteed, I followed on and went to Reading to study food technology. I had a lot of fun and met a diverse range of people who didn't all believe the same thing as me, which was quite the eye-opener. I became part of an amazing church, Woodley Baptist Church, who apart from feeding us students, gave me the opportunity to lead and to preach. Whilst at Reading, yet again, God showed me that I was valued by him. He gave me back my self-worth, which didn't depend on how I felt or what I was doing or how other people saw me, but on how he saw me. As Psalm 139 says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made." I remember thinking about what I would do after university, and while I had a desire to go into youth work, after completing a 4-year vocational degree, I realised that I actually needed to use it. Resigned then to my fate, I did apply for jobs in and around Reading. Nothing came of that, and I actually ended up in 1999 moving to Stokesley in North Yorkshire to work for Marlow Foods, the people who make corn. I really felt God had let me down. I had left all my friends and my church to a place I'd never even heard of. Two lifelines were thrown to me. Firstly, I was very blessed to be part of a summer camp called Ventures. I was a leader there, and again I felt embraced by the love and friendship of other Christians, and being able to use my gifts. Those summers were a huge blessing. As was joining the Ship of Fools, an online community full of a wide, diverse group of people, of those of faith and none. As a broad church, I learnt to appreciate lots of different people with diverse opinions about faith and spirituality. Some of those people have become my lifelong friends, not least because I married one of them. Tom is my rock and the love of my life. He holds different opinions to me, he sees things differently, but somehow it works. Oh, and we laugh a lot. We were married in 2004 and are blessed to have three amazing children, Matthew, Andrew and Mark. My mum died in 2016 from cancer, and losing your mum is never easy, and while I knew it was going to happen, it was really difficult. But even in that moment, I still knew that God was with me and with her, and she died peacefully. The psalmist says that you can put all your hope in the Lord, and that He will lean down to you. He will listen to your cry for help. And when I think now of what it means for me to be a Christian, to believe in Jesus, I think it's this: that no matter what I go through, God is with me. And in Psalm 40 he says, He lifted me out of the pit of death, out of the mud and the filth, and set my feet upon a rock. He steadied my legs. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise for our God. Those who put their trust in the Lord, who pay no attention to the proud or to those who follow lies, are truly happy. But the even better news is this is not just for me. He holds this life out of being with you through no matter what, for anyone who'll accept Him. So I wonder what you're waiting for, and I wonder today if what I've talked about, my faith journey, has helped you. As for now, I don't know what the future holds, but I know that Christ will hold me, that He will help me, and He will always love me, and for that I am always grateful.